What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our second Ultimate Cup deck profile for the BT14 format for December. We have Doggy Deck, Loogamon, one of the new archetypes to the game, and a really good contender for one of the best decks of this format. Of course, we are doing an Ultimate Cup deck profile, so that everything's a little bit slower and we don't have as much of the cool pieces that we would like to, but still a really fun deck, really great, really awesome abilities, and still really great in general. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the deck and show you what we're playing, and you guys can give us your comments. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Had to do that. The spiel, I forget it some of the times, but it is important because I do want your guys' subscriptions. So I really appreciate when you do subscribe and when you do comment and leave a like. It's great. It makes this all worth doing. So, I forgot to do it in the yellow vaccine one. Just kind of like excited to get into the deck profile. To start out with, we play 4 of the new Bowmon Egg. When a Digimon card with Dark Animal or SOC trait is trashed from your hand, this Digimon may Digivolve into that card. Super cool ability. It lets you, and it's your turn, not once per turn. So unless it's errated, and I haven't really looked at the erratas, but just to see if it is been errated to once per turn. But based on what I'm seeing here, and if I'll check after the video just in case, it is multiple turns or times per turn. So you can just, when you use your trash ability effects, you can trash the card you want to Digivolve into. That way you're not actually losing hand advantage, which is actually really freaking cool. So you got to play for that. Best egg. Then to start off with the rookies here, we play 4 copies of the new Loogamon, or the first Loogamon. Let's put the nice card out there. He's the heart and soul of the deck. Start of the main phase by placing 1 EG from your hand or trash as this Digimon's Bomb Dissolution card. Gain a memory. So again, really good. So if you don't care about trashing your Tamers, because you can play your Tamers for free at the start of your main phase. And then inheritable, when a card with Dark Animal or SOC is played, gain a memory. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, so you get to play, gain memory, just so much with them. It's really good. Because we're limited to what we can play for Dark Animals and other stuff like that in this set, we're playing 4 of the Gabumon from ST16. He's not a Dark Animal or an SOC, but he does have trash abilities when attacking, so he's really good in a stack. Draw 1, trash 1, so you get through your deck and get to your pieces. So that's kind of an important part of this deck too, so you kind of need him. We also play 1 of the BT2 Gabumon, which is the on deletion, trigger draw 2, and then trash 1. Really good, and it's multiple times per turn. Not that we can summon him back with any effects, because they're all based on summoning SOC and Dark Animals. Still a really great card. All these cards you want to see in your stack. You could even say this one is okay to be on the field just by itself, but generally you want to see these cards in your stack. So I needed to round out my rookie lineup, and I kind of went through the list of cards that were available, and I went, what is a good on play? And the new cards from BT14 and the starter deck ones, none of them really popped out to me. So I settled with Labramon, 3 copies of Labramon to round out my rookies from BT4. It's a beast, so it doesn't get, you can't play it, but it does have the awesome on play, draw 1, trash 1, which is really good to start out your plays and get through, start getting your consistency. You could potentially draw into something, throw an EG in the back with a Loogamon on board, so you get to play that for free next turn. So it's just really good synergy with the deck, I find, and it's not a bad card to just play to pass turn and potentially set up your next plays. So I think the 3 Labramon is really good. It rounds out the rookie lineup because we only have the 4 Loogamon really for the low end. And then starting at the level 4s, we play 4 of the Loogamon, which is when attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, draw 1. If EG is in this Digimon's Dissolution cards, gain a memory. And then he has the same inheritable as Loogamon. When you play a card with Dark Animal, SOC trait, gain a memory. Play 4 of the Fangmon, which is a Dark Animal, so you can play him by abilities, which is a 4-cost drop, 2 to Digivolve. On play or when attacking, return one purple card with Dark Animal trait from the trash to the hand, then draw one card. Then trash one card in your hand. So you basically just reset your, like I need this piece, but I don't need this piece. You just swap. And that's when on play and when attacking. So really good synergy. And of course, because of Baumon, you can play that and then Digivolve into the card you draw another card. It's just super good. Then to round out the level 4s, Black Gatomon University from RB1. It's a dark animal. So, I mean, why not? You want to have as many dark animal targets as you can, and honestly, as a level 4, I find this is the best option. It plays itself from security, and on play, return one Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck, and then draw one. So you interrupt your opponent's plays, and then you draw one. Really great. I think 3 of it's good. I think, that gives us 11 level 4s, which is a decent number. So that, I think, is a really good substitute for things you might play in other builds when you don't have, when you have more access to stuff. But I really like Black Gatomon. Like, you'd play Black Gatomon, the Rush Black Gatomon from, I think BT8, I want to say BT8. But this is a really great substitute in a format where we're limited to what we can do. Level 5s, 4 of the Loogamon. Potentially in another build, I might only play like 3 of this, but you have to maximize your numbers because you don't have a lot of the cards you want to get access to. End your turn, delete this Digimon and draw 2. Then you may return one Loogamon from your trash to your hand, so it recycles stuff. On deletion, you may trash 3 cards with the Dark Animal or SOC trait from your hand. Then delete one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. For each card trashed by this effect, add 1 to the level this effect may choose. The cool thing about this is it does delete even if you don't trash anything, but then for every one you discard, so if you discard 1, you get a level 4 right off the bat. So that's really cool. And the fact is you can play this card for free with other cards, so just having him on board end of turn is really good, just to like pop stuff your opponent had that you weren't able to get around. Play 4 of the main ultimate, which is Soul Loogamon. When digivolving, you may play a level 3 or lower card with Dark Animal or SOC trait from your trash without paying the cost. If EG is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 1 to the level this effect may choose. So you might go, a level 4 instead of a level 3. When attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, gain a memory. Again, really cool. When you play an inheritable, when you play a card with the Dark Animal or SOC trait, you may unsuspend this Digimon. So it's really good, giving you multiple attacks with your Mega. You want to see him. He's really good. On to the boss. Here we have Fenrir Loogamon, the main man. When digivolving, you may play a level 4 or lower card with the Dark Animal or SOC trait from your trash without paying the cost. If EG is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 2 to the number of cards this effect may play. So a level 4, so basically you can play up to like 3 level 4s, which is huge. Then when attacking, once per turn, by deleting one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon, unsuspend this Digimon. For each of your Digimon, add 1 to the level this effect may choose. So when you play like 3 Digimon, you can then, for each of your Digimon, including himself, you can delete up to a level 7. If you play 3 off of his ability, you can delete up to a level 7 just by attacking, and then you can delete that and unsuspend him and attack again. Plus, you have the Soul Loogamon effect, which allows you to unsuspend too, because you can attack with Soul Loogamon. You can then play this, unsuspend when you play your guys, attack, unsuspend with his ability, and attack again. That's huge. And then your turn. The end turn condition for your opponent is having 3 or more memory. So your opponent has to get past 2 memory for it to be their turn. For the end turn condition. That is huge. That is nuts. Never seen before. And it makes for interesting gameplay. Really interesting gameplay. Play 2 Melgarurumon Ace because we don't have a lot of level 6s. And then we've got to have something else if we can't get to our Fenrir Loogamon. And it's a Blast Digivolution that can interrupt your opponent's turn because you can trash cards, which is again good for this deck, and gain memory to pass to your opponent's turn, which is super good. And then when attacking, you may trash one card in your hand and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. So yeah, that's really good too. But it interrupts your opponent's turn, which is the main point, and gets you level 6. That's it for our Digimon. We're on to our tamers. We play 4 of the new EG tamer. He's the main tamer for the game. Security, you play him, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. So memory gain, perfect. Main Mind Linked. One of your Digimon with the Dark Animal or SOC trait. Basically, you place him as the Bomb Digivolution card on one of your Digimon with the Dark Animal or SOC trait, which is super good because he's got inheritables. All turns, this Digimon while this Digimon has Dark Animal or SOC trait, it gains Alliance and Blocker. That's nuts. Alliance, so you put all these monsters on the board you can't attack with, then you suspend them with Alliance to take their DP to yours, so you make this guy huge, and you can then security attack. Basically, like, you can potentially like attack with him, do his ability, do Alliance, attack for like 4 checks, and then unsuspend attack for game. So it's like an OTK. And then end of your turn, you may play him from this the Digimon's Digivolution cards, so that if your guy dies, he's still on field for next turn and gets you memory again. So really super good. We play 3 Matashita because we don't have Analog Youth. Analog Youth is the card for this deck. But we don't have Analog Youth. So this gets you a Memory Tamer, and when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, by suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. So it's good. It's good because it gets you some extra memory gain. You do have to hard play it, other than if you hit off securities. You don't have any really ways to play it for free, but still a really good card. And we don't have a lot of cards, honestly. Like, I was trying to find, it was hard to find spots to put stuff in. And I was going to use the original mat, and I was like, wait a minute, this guy's a Memory Tamer too. I was like, yeah, I don't need to get option cards back. That's fine. Lastly, we have our options. We have 4 copies of Wisdom Training because, reduces Digivolution costs and gets you your pieces. Consistency, right? 2 Jack Raids because you are trashing a lot of cards. So you can get that free memory, at least 1 memory early on, which can be really good. 2 memory late. So, I mean, it's still really good. Plus, on security, you gain 2 memory, so it's still a really great card. So just 2 of those I thought was a nice addition. So just that's the deck, guys. EG and Fenrir, killing you in 1 turn if you can get your pieces. It is a little bit slower and inconsistent. Again, Ultimate Cup format, but I think this is the best version of the deck I could think up. So I'm hoping you guys will lend me your ears, give me your comments, tell me what you think, what I could have done differently. This is one of the higher contenders, I feel, for the Ultimate Cup format. There's 2 decks I'm really kind of feeling that might be the best ones to play, and this is one of them. I haven't decided yet. I'm still testing, but I'm enjoying this weird format, and I hope you guys are enjoying these deck profiles. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.